Well, hey guys, welcome to Star Wars on High. Thank you for stopping by. We are done with Star Wars Celebration 2022. It was an absolute blast. It was an amazing weekend of Kenobi, of new Star Wars announcements, official trailers, leaked trailers. I had an absolute blast. I hope you guys did as well. Jimmy, how was your Star Wars Celebration weekend?
Adding Kenobi in with the mix, it just makes for an incredible weekend on top of mountains of announcements. I haven't been this excited for a convention since E3 2013 when they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15.
It's been a couple years. It's been a little bit of
It's
time.
been a minute.
One thing we'll say, we don't want to spend too much time on this. Yes, some trailers were convention exclusive, which is a bummer for us at home. They are leaked and you can see them out there. I understand why they do this. I do hope eventually we get to a point where there aren't trailer exclusives at conventions just because they leak anyway. And then we see them on crummy cell phone footage and it's just, might as well get your best foot out there. So I don't know if I have much more to say on it. Jimmy, any comments on trailer exclusives for conventions?
I mean, I know there are panels that give out exclusive stuff like hats, posters, t-shirts, and like I want to get that stuff too, but scalpers. I don't have to pay for a trailer. I really don't. Just don't hold them back. We have people that really want to get into this convention to watch these. Some people don't even get into the panel, like you've said before in other videos. So, just show it to us. And it's going to leak anyway.
People going to Jimmy's point is people going don't even get in the panels. Like people at the convention might not make it into the panels. They're limited. So I hope they release them for the future. I understand it, but this is my 2 cents as we roll in here. Well, let's get a time machine. Let's go back to Thursday. It feels like an eternity ago, but we got our convention kicked off with Andor, the first trailer coming August of this year, only a couple months away. It is going to be quite the summer and the fall for Star Wars content. And this Andor teaser I thought was absolutely amazing. So intriguing. Shots of Coruscant, the Senate, Mon Mothma, it all looked so engaging. Clone troopers in real armor, not CGI. So many things that we as fans have wanted to see. It looks like the show is going to take the opportunity to give us that. And as you guys know, Andor is not top of my list, but after this trailer, it has certainly moved up my hype meter. I cannot wait till August. 12 episodes in season 1. That's going to be several months of Andor, and I am pumped up. Jimmy had a reaction on the channel. Jimmy, your comments, your thoughts on Andor.
I got a pretty big reaction out of me. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all. None of that was staged. I was genuinely shocked. There was barely any news on Andor for the longest time, which is shocking because it was one of the first Star Wars shows ever announced. It was like Mando, Andor, and it was 3 years later, still no Andor. So this teaser really brought all of the excitement right to me. I went from intrigued to I didn't know how bad I wanted to see this show. So I'm very much looking forward to it.
What's awesome about this is we understand the basic plot. We know where the story's going to end. It's going to end right into Rogue One, according to the showrunners. But I can't wait. I feel like there's a ton of surprises left to be shown. We don't even have to wait long. That's the perk, I guess, of late marketing is we don't have to wait long before we can get rewarded.
This is true, yeah.
So, we're optimists here on this channel. So we'll look at the positive as well as the negative. Andor looks phenomenal. It came out a while ago. We've made reactions. I don't think there's a lot more to say except for heck yes, I'm ready. Let's get it going.
I'm excited.
Now, as we move on to our next topic, we might have our topics out of order. I don't totally remember all the announcements, what order they were announced in, so apologies. Jimmy and I made a prediction video before, and I think almost everything we wanted to see was here. So
my wish list was fulfilled.
We were super lucky, and let's start with that second topic. That is going to be Skeleton Crew. What is this, you might ask? So if you guys have watched our weekly streams, there's been a secret rumored project called Grammar Rodeo. That was the working title, and we speculated what could it be. We thought it might be High Republic show. We thought it might be after episode 9, but it turns out it is actually a show about a group of kids lost in space, taking place after Return of the Jedi in that Mandoverse sphere. It is going to star a young group of actors who are lost in space, and it's going to have Jude Law in some role. We don't know. And the official title is Skeleton Crew. And they talked about how it's, a show with kids, but it's not going to be just for kids. It's going to be just like the Clone Wars, had that level of maturity, those kind of dark moments and intriguing moments. And it's supposed to lean heavily into those 80s vibes, 80s coming of age stories. I'm completely open to this. I'm ready to see. It's going to be a while before we get any specifics, but this is a really unique concept. I have no idea where they're going to go with this. So I am all ears. I'm all eyes. Take me on this journey with the Skeleton Crew, and let's see what we got.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it too because it sounds so different. It's probably going to connect to some greater story like all the Star Wars projects do. But I always made the joke personally. I was like, I want to see a rom-com in Star Wars. Just like take your typical rom-com that we have today, just set it in Star Wars. Have it not related to the war, not related to the Skywalkers, just a rom-com set in the galaxy far, far away. So, getting a show like this just about a bunch of kids that get lost, in that 80s coming of age style, it sounds fun. It's just, one of those kind of movies set in Star Wars. It's great. It's like the Goonies.
I'd love to see
Maybe.
them.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'd love to see them go to different places, different planets, different parts of the unknown region, different galaxies. Like you have a lot of, if Lost in Space is very broad, you can do a lot of fun things.
Yeah, this is a good chance for them to make a brand new, almost one of a kind story in Star Wars that we haven't seen ever. So the sky's the limit.
As they're floating from galaxy to galaxy, wherever they're floating around, planet to planet, they can even introduce us to some races that plant seeds for future stories, etc.
Yu Zong Fong.
I hope we have a lot of travel in this. Hope we're going to a lot of different places, a lot of different galaxies traveled. Don't know a lot about it besides Jude Law's in it, and it's called Skeleton Crew. I'm hyped. Hope you guys are too. Our first kind of new show on the horizon, and we'll see. More to come. More to come. And then we transition into the video game side. Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Fallen Order. Okay, one of just the coolest Star Wars stories we've gotten in new canon, and it is a sequel that's going to take place 5 years into the future. It is got a very mysterious teaser. I don't know. I mean, it's hinting at a lot. It's got some really cool vibes to it. I am so intrigued. Animation on the cutscenes looked phenomenal. I trust this company completely after the home run they hit with Fallen Order. I'm ready to play this. It's going to come out in, what was it, next year? 2023? I think was the date they gave us. So add it to the list of future projects that I'm hyped about, but I trust it. I'm ready. Trailer looked really cool. Hinted at some real intriguing plot lines with maybe some sort of Sith character, some sort of clone. I don't know. I'm in. Jimmy, tell us about Survivor. Where are you at?
Just as confused as you are. I know Josh had texted me after he did his reaction. He said, am I supposed to know this dark side character with only one arm? And I said, I don't know what it is. Therefore, you don't. Trust me on that one. Say I absorb Star Wars like a sponge. If I don't know it, there's a good chance it's just brand new. I do have some theories on it, though, and I do have a video I'm going to be putting out at some point, hopefully this week. Theory speculation on it and what it could mean moving forward. I'm excited to make it.
I was literally like, okay, I don't know who this character is. Should I have? Like, did it? Because it's hard. I mean, there's so many Star Wars stories out there. Sometimes you can be like, oh, shoot, that's so-and-so. Or, oh, that's...
And it doesn't help, it's a hooded, silhouetted figure. It could be anyone.
Exactly. So
it's Starkiller.
Oh no! So
imagine.
Trailer was short, brief. I think you don't have to sell me on this at all. You don't have to give me a trailer.
Did its job.
Yeah, they didn't have to give me a trailer. I'm buying it day one. So this was all bonus to me. It looked great. Very excited. Jedi Fallen Order 2 is on the horizon. Okay, what was next on the list? Mandalorian Season 3. We have a new title card here I'm sharing. So Season 3 is going to go with more of a green palette. They had an official kind of sizzle reel trailer that they did not release to the public. This was one of those unreleased. I have seen it leaked. It was fun. It really, in the trailer, leans to Bo-Katan looking in the villain role. Talking a lot to Din Djarin about his sect of the Mandalorians, his belief and how they weren't there, and talking about how, it's a lot of angsty Bo-Katan sitting on a throne, which looks awesome. And the really amazing line for me, the most exciting line, is Din Djarin has a voiceover moment where he says, I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, I'm going back to Mandalore to be forgiven for my transgressions. And I'm like, yes, I want them so badly to dive into the Mandalore culture, the Mandalore people. What is the state of Mandalore? We know it's demolished, but how can it be rebuilt? How can it be restarted? We know very little, basically nothing about it during the sequel trilogy era. It's ripe, fertile territory to tell all new, amazing stories about one of the most beloved races in Star Wars. So, super excited for Mandalorian. It is coming out in February of 2023. Could not be more hyped for apparently the direction they're going on in this new season. Jimmy, Mandoverse, are you ready to see Grogu take on Bo-Katan lightsaber 1v1?
Oh yeah, I'm excited because the Mandalorian has just been such a unique story, and I know there's plans to go past season 3, so I'm just excited to see. I think now, season 3, we're really going to start getting into the real meat of the big story. We've established all the characters, all of the what's all this about? We're finally getting all that like climactic action that's going to finally start happening. We're going to start building towards some big stuff. Thrawn.
Yeah. I think they've even basically admitted at this point we're building towards an event-like project. Jon Favreau did confirm this weekend, before we move on, that he is currently writing Mando Season 4. So, maybe that's a debate. Maybe it's going to be like a combo show, called like the Manvengers, the Mando Avengers or something like that. But, it's coming. We're getting more Mando. So buckle up, more to come. I know it's something that I think has gotten better every time we've seen it on screen. I think in the Book of Boba Fett, Mando Episode 5 is amazing. It's some of the best Star Wars content I've ever seen. Focus on Din Djarin, getting his ship. Just an amazing episode. Heavy talk about the Mandalorian culture. Absolutely adore it. So the more we see Din Djarin on screen, the better it has become. And speaking of the Mandoverse, Jimmy, this is our little group shot here of the creators. We have Dave, John, all the producers, all the cast and crew. We have Sabine. Wait, did I just say Sabine? I did, because
who else was there?
Ahsoka had its own little panel at the end, and you can see on screen it's Chopper. It is king. Chopper is king. He is
Chopper the murder bot.
Live action coming to us. Came on stage along with the actress for Sabine. I believe her name is Natalie. I'm blanking on her last name. Natasha Liu Bordizzo, who's playing Sabine. She looked phenomenal coming out. Looks perfect for the character. And there was this other character that they showed in a sizzle reel. That's right. Hera was also shown. No actress confirmed, but they did show the back of her silhouette walking into a cockpit, and they confirmed the ghost would be in the show as well. They've been filming for 3 weeks, so there was very little footage in the trailer. It was a bunch of walking around and Ahsoka in costume. But these announcements, I don't need the trailer because I'm so hyped that you told me. I mean, it's what a lot of us speculated. It's what a lot of us had hoped for. But I'm going to pass it over to Jimmy, the resident Rebels superfan. How excited are you to see?
I am the excite. Okay. I adore Hera. She is wonderful. She is the best space mom. No one can convince me otherwise. Chopper is even better having both of them there, Like when I saw like young Hera in Bad Batch, I was just like jumping with excitement. I was like, finally. So I'm excited to see her in live action though. She's been getting a lot of backstory in some of the books and some of the new games recently.
Yeah.
It's about time for some live action. I'm ready.
We're ready. On this channel, we stand Rebels, we stand Chopper. You guys have seen our shorts. I may or may not have a Chopper figure coming on the way, so stay tuned to the channel for an upcoming Chopper unboxing. Ahsoka, to me, even though I talked about how excited I am for Andor, it's still, even how great it looks, I still can't help but be more excited for Ahsoka and Mando. Just these huge characters, Thrawn, pillars of animation now coming to live action, having their chance to shine. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. They showed the Rebels in the leaked trailer. The coolest shot was the Rebels mural at the end. They showed the live action version of it with Sabine standing there looking at it. You can't help but smile, man. You can't help but love it. Rebels fans, we're eating good. We continue to win.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
How can you not be? It's so exciting. Star Wars fans, it's going great. And the hits kept coming, because we roll into the Bad Batch Season 2, and man, this trailer came out. I reacted to it immediately. I was literally refreshing. Came out I was so hyped. This trailer is so good. I've watched it at least 5 times today. It's short, it's sweet, it's got awesome action. The visuals are stunning. The technology they're using is just mind-blowing. And we'll talk about it a little bit with Tales of the Jedi. But The Bad Batch Season 2 was absolutely breathtaking. It looks action-packed. The pacing looks good. They're moving our characters forward. They're changing some of the armor design. They're changing some of the mission structure. It just looked absolutely phenomenal. Jimmy, Bad Batch, you were at work when this trailer dropped. Did you have to sneak away and watch it right away?
I watched it right there the moment it came out. I was like, I don't care. Full volume on my phone and everything. What are they gonna do? Fire me? No. I watched it. I was hyped. I was just giddy. I was just like, ooh. And man, like every scene that kept going, I just kept getting more and more excited. And the music, oh man, I was just like, I'm ready to fight.
I'm with you. It was pump up music.
Like, I absolutely fell in love with the Bad Batch. Like, their arc in season 7 of Clone Wars, I was like, okay, this is fine. But then I was like, the show, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. It's an obsession now.
It's so good. Our friend Ben at Star Wars Timeline, it's become like his favorite Star Wars thing. And
good.
I get it. I mean, it's heartwarming, interesting for prequel fans like we are, for clone
it's peak
fans.
Animation too.
Oh my gosh, for clone fans like we are, being able to see, a group live on, a group of misfits kind of find their way. And I have the armor picture shared on the screen right now, and you see how they're starting to tweak, how they're starting to look less like clones, more like these kind of rustic outlaws, these bounty hunter look. They're leaning into it. Even Omega getting her own helmet. Everyone looks like they're going in a totally different direction, except for Tech. I will say Tech's costume looks pretty similar. Just some subtle changes. Some subtle
Tech
changes.
was like, mine's fine. What do you mean I have to change it?
That kind of fits the character too. He's very.
It does.
I like it. Very cool. Bad Batch Season 2. Watch the trailer if you haven't. Watch our reaction. Tell us how hyped you are. There were so many things in the trailer. There was, I don't know, Cody was in it. There's clone commandos. There was our Padawans from the Kyber Crystal upward to the Clone Wars. Is it?
Yeah, the Wookiee Jedi.
Gungi, right?
Gungi.
Gungi. Yeah, I think it's He's adorable. He's awesome with his lightsaber.
Actually, fun point that I want to bring up to that, because we first saw him in the Clone Wars when he was building his lightsaber. I don't know if it's just the same model, but the droid that builds the lightsabers in that episode, you see it in the Ahsoka teaser.
That's a good point. I love it. Oh.
And if it's the same droid, I'm hopeful for David Tennant.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Very excited. Man, it's just awesome. Bad Batch Season 2 looks great. Buckle up for the ride. It is coming in fall of this year. Right after Andor, we're going to go into the Bad Batch. We're going to have High Republic stuff as well. We haven't talked about those announcements yet. High Republic books for the book fans, that'll be coming out as well.
So much stuff.
And is there anything else coming out in the fall? Oh, I'm glad you asked.
It's crazy because you got Andor, and right after Andor, it's about fall time. So Andor will be running right into the Bad Batch, and the guest appearance of the night,
it's Tales of the Jedi, which we made a video about yesterday.
A wild card.
I saw the leaked trailer this morning, Jimmy, and I gotta be honest with you. After I saw the leaked trailer, my hype levels went. I was already pretty much here, but my hype levels just exploded. These look absolutely phenomenal. 6 animated shorts, 3 about Ahsoka, 3 about young Dooku. They're going to include Anakin. They're going to include Ahsoka's upbringing. I have baby Ahsoka here on the screen. Adorable. They're going to include young Qui-Gon Jinn, voiced by Liam Neeson's son, and older Qui-Gon Jinn, voiced by Liam Neeson. As we watch a young Dooku with a Mace Windu and a Qui-Gon Jinn at his side, it looks so flippin' cool. It's Jedi Dooku as he's kind of becoming disenchanted with the Order. The trailer's breathtaking. It looks absolutely amazing. Animation is just jaw-dropping gorgeous.
I want to point that out. Yeah, the animation for this show is Clone Wars animation. Dave realized that's the moneymaker. That's the thing everyone likes. They're using that animation style. This is going to look crispy.
It looks so good.
Like a McDonald's Sprite.
It looks so much fun. Looks so heartwarming. How can you not love more Ahsoka and more Dooku? It's prequel fans. We stay winning. We continue to be we're just walking W right now. And this is right into that. So the wild card, initially some disappointment. It might not lean into some of the Legends, Tales of the Jedi material that we were excited. But hey, Am I going to complain that long about new canon prequels about two characters who are absolutely just fantastic and so interesting from the Clone Wars era in Dooku and Ahsoka? No way.
I
No way.
require all of it.
No way. So excited. And that comes out in the fall as well. So we're going to have Bad Batch. We're going to have Tales of the Jedi. We're going to have the new phase of the High Republic all happening at, like, within a couple of months. We're going to be blown away with content. It's going to be so
Merry
exciting.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed. One more on the animation front. Not coming out this year. We're going to have to take a breath because this comes out in 2023. It's Visions. Visions Season 2. Yes. We talked about this a lot in our stream. We talked about this in our prediction video. Visions Season 1 is an absolute, like, just masterclass. Some of those shorts are absolutely phenomenal. And what we learned is we are not just going to have Japanese animation for the next wave. We're going to have shorts from the US, from Chile, from the UK, South Africa, India, South Korea. I think maybe some other places in Europe, just all over. It's going to be such a fun take on what has worked so well. It's coming in spring of 2023. Jimmy, Vision Season 2. I'm so glad they understand what they have here, and they're going to keep making more shorts.
And, you know, and this is the thing that I think is cool, because my roommate originally made this thought, and I agreed with him, that, you know, Visions was a way for Star Wars to be brought in a different cultural light with, you know, Japanese animation, and it was amazing. He made the point that I agreed with, you know, is like, I would like for a Season 2, what if they, you know, went to a different country? You know, what if they went to India, or if they went to, you know, somewhere in Europe or Africa, like you said, and like we get some of their animation styles and their storytelling, because Star Wars is loved all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see some of the world's culture added into Star Wars, like we saw with everything in Vision Season 1. And we're not getting just one different country. We're getting like 9.
Yeah.
That is exciting.
It's so encouraging that they let a project like this, which is considered, I would say, more of an indie project. All of us Star Wars fans are watching it, of course, but some of the casuals probably are not watching Visions. But thank you for continuing to give...
It's going to be so unique and just fun.
Thank you for continuing to give those studios opportunities, for giving us, the fans, these awesome, non-canon, just amazing shorts. We appreciate it. We're very thankful for that. And huge win. Great way to end the weekend with that announcement. I was worried we hadn't heard anything, and one of the last panels up, they did confirm Season 2 is coming. So
also a little niche, but I like that they changed it to like that nice light red color in the logo.
Do too. Went from blue to red, and I'm sure the third season might go to like green and the purple.
I'm hoping for green. Green would be nice.
Green would be nice, or purple or yellow, or who knows where we could go. I'm along for the ride, though. Give us more of this. Keep it coming. We love it. We're very supportive of it, and thank you. Thank you very much to Lucasfilm. Now, closing thoughts before we wrap it up. Let's call out the High Republic for our book fans. We made a whole video about the High Republic. That's why I didn't really spend a lot of time here. Jimmy did a great job breaking down all the announcements. I'll sum it up. We're not going to spend all the time walking through them all. We'll probably talk about them in stream later this week, live with you guys. Long story short, a ton of new announcements, a ton of projects. They all sound very fascinating. And the good news is, you don't have to read Phase 1 to read Phase 2. They made that very clear throughout the panel. You can start here. Go ahead and start here. You don't have to reread all those other books. So for new fans who want to start, join us. I hope it's great. We obviously haven't read them yet, but I am extremely excited. The panel was live streamed, so you can check it out here on the Star Wars YouTube channel. And man, again, fall. Coming out in fall. We have so much,
dude. Obviously not all at once, but 13 new projects announced. That's books, audio dramas, comics, and they weren't even announced there, but there are new manga lines coming out as well. I don't know if it's going to be Edge of Balance, but like, yeah, so much.
Star Wars fans.
Oh, one thing I know we forgot, we can touch it a little bit.
Yeah.
That new Young Jedi show was announced for kids.
That's right.
That is based in the High Republic.
Yeah, it's a young, what are they calling it?
It's like Young Jedi Training or something.
Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick.
While you pull that up, it's going to be aimed at kids, 2 to 5 years old. But it's also, they said that there's some stuff in there for the adults watching with their kids to get some laughs out of it too. Taking place during the High Republic, it's about Jedi Padawans training. Yoda's going to be in it. It's going to be hitting Disney Plus and Disney Junior at the same time. I do not know when, though. That's the only thing. But I mean, it just sounds like it's going to be a really cute, fun thing to watch. Nothing extremely. You don't need to watch 100 shows to understand it. It's just going to be something cute for the kids.
It is called, and I have it pulled up now, it is called Young Jedi Adventures, set during the High Republic era. The original series follows younglings as they study the ways of the Force, and it is coming in spring 2023. So
there we go. There's another one for the spring.
Again, aimed more at kids, so, not the same probably style and storytelling as we've seen with these other projects. But, hey, if you got young kids or you like watching bonus Star Wars stuff, hey, another show on the horizon.
Yeah.
And that wraps up just an absolutely just content-filled weekend, a fun weekend. Jimmy and I have been up so late this week having a blast. It is currently
we're exhausted.
It is currently 1:20 in the morning as we're recording this, and we're having a great time. We'd rather be doing this than have nothing new to talk to you guys about. So no complaints here. We had a great weekend. I hope you guys did as well. Let us know what you think down below. How was Star Wars Celebration to you? It's going to Europe next year, London, the UK. So I will likely not be going, but it sounds like it'll be a blast. And hopefully one day Jimmy and I can attend in person and we can all enjoy the experience. Jimmy, any closing thoughts on Star Wars Celebration?
I think we were truly blessed with this. I think all of the shows that were announced for D23 or at the investors meeting like a year or two ago, we got a lot of content dropped then, and it's been a slow burn getting that out. It was just Mando, and that was pretty much it. And all these Marvel shows were rushing out, and now we're kind of getting into the Marvel era of Star Wars as far as show after show after show overlapping even, which I'm just like, hey, I'm here for that. So it's just really exciting. But I do want to know, let us know down in the comments, out of all these announcements, pick your top 3. Let us know your top 3 down in the comments.
One day, all of us, me, Jimmy, you guys in chat, we'll all get to go together and we'll have a great time at Star Wars Celebration. So we're looking forward to years from now, and we can all do it together and have a great time getting ready to see the trailer for episode 10. That'll come out one day.
Yeah, episode 10.
Episode 10. Well, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Like Jimmy said, let us know down below your top announcements, your top panels. Give us your top 3. Tell us what worked. Tell us what didn't. And we cannot wait to have another fun week. Kenobi episode 3 on the horizon. So make sure you guys stay tuned to check out our thoughts. Appreciate all your support. We'll see you again very soon.